Greetings, I'm Jon Henry, and we are once again live on location at Shock Treatment Tattoo. And this is Ryley from Wolves with Virginia.
I know how it feels to be alive with no desire to live. I know how it feels to die inside and try hard to forgive. And my way of finding out is 'cause of love just let me down. In a world so full of love, yet not enough to go around. I was once so proud to have a love that I could burst with pride. But that sunshine turned to storm, and now that's all I feel inside. It's enough to make me wish that I could hide and not be found. In a world so full of love, yet not enough to go around. I could sit for days and wonder and not find the answer still. By the time I die, I wonder if by then I even will. I must live to be 100 if I hope to live it down. In a world so full of love, yet not enough to go around. Hey.
All right.
You guys know that song? Roger Miller song? No. Oh, okay.
All right, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what you want right there. All right. Thank you for that. I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah,
how you feeling?
Thanks. Good. Yeah. This is a unique setting for sure. So.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you to Shock Treatment. Ryley is here, of course. He's the front man with Wolves with Virginia. So I'd like to learn about the band. How did you guys come together? Could you just tell me about your band?
Well, let's see. I think it's been about we've been together 3 years. Yeah, I moved here from California, and I just needed something to do to pass the time in the winter because, yeah, I didn't realize how long the winters were going to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just started going to open mics at Linneman's, and yeah, just met some dudes there, and we all kind of just became friends, and yeah, it was just something to pass the time, and we just kept playing, and I don't know, it's been fun getting to like travel and see different parts of the state and like meet people and yeah, see unique places like this. Like
Playing festivals. I think you guys were at Wise Fest, right?
Yep, we
For
played
example?
at Wise Fest, which was a ton of fun. Like playing at the I'm trying to remember the name of the farm.
Kettle Moraine.
Kettle Moraine. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ranch. Yeah. That was an awesome setting.
That seems like I've been there, and that's almost perfect for your vibe and everything, man.
Yeah, that's was
cool.
Fun. Yeah, in Sheboygan we played by the John Kohler Arts Center. That was probably one of our biggest shows. And
yeah. All right, that's good. I've seen your live performances online, and was wowed by that. The kind of the driving sound. It's cool to get an intimate, more stripped down version.
Sure.
Which is part of what's cool about the show. I think is that you can just kind of get in a a little unique situation, like you said. So I would like to ask about you personally, because I understand that you're the songwriter for the songs.
Sure.
So we talked a little bit about just like where it comes from, and if you could describe for our viewers, where your songs come from.
Let's see. Specifically, I guess Dust Bowl. That came about just watching a Ken Burns documentary at like 2:00 in the morning, and then just kind of wanting to tell the story of like these characters that lived through that time of the Depression era and stuff. And I don't know, I've always enjoyed creating and like writing stories. And I mean, there's a Werewolf in Bakersfield is about a maid who consumes the occupants of the motel that she's cleaning, and later falls in love with one of the occupants. The Brine, that's one of our pirate songs. It's just basically about pirates.
Yep. Right. Worthy topic.
Yeah, it is. We always go into that portion of our shows. We always tell everybody. And then Riverside, which is was my hometown. That song's probably the most personal. That one's about me.
There we go.
So yeah, I'll play that song today.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Let's get to some more storytelling then.
All right.
So what do you got now for us?
I'll do the werewolf song.
Yes.
Consume her victims. All right. So this one's one of our songs. A shot rang out under eastern skies. It tore at both of their hearts. Oh, the night lay quiet and still in a dusty old town just outside of nowhere. She cleaned rooms, roadside motels, her dreams playing songs of love and of longing. A young man, he had promised to make it all come to light. Oh, the dark side of the American dream. Oh, shrouded in shadows as dusk it finally breaks, the gleam of a fangs in the light. Sinews and muscles are torn like scissors through the arm. She can still taste the blood on her lips. Well, naked and alone, only one in a family of four. A house with a yard, 2 children at best. Well, he whisked her away down the road to a small town to Maine. An inseparable love was all that they shared, until the night was as bright as the dawn. All the things they come to fear, well, a secret no more. He drew and he fired. Oh, shrouded in shadows as dusk it finally breaks, the gleam of a fang in the light. Sinews and muscles were torn like scissors through the yarn. She can still taste the blood on her lips. in shadows as dusk it finally breaks. The gleam of a fang in the light. Sinews and muscles are torn like scissors through the arm. She can still taste the blood on her lips.
Yes, Ryley, thank you. All right, that's moving. I wanted to ask you about your music origin. You know, when did you start playing it, and you know, how did you know that you liked? How did you come to know that you liked doing it so much?
I think I was probably like 15 when I picked up a guitar, and you know, I just never wasn't really into sports and stuff like that, and the music scene just kind of fit. Like it was like an accepting place, and it felt comfortable being around, like, you know, people who enjoyed the same stuff I did. I grew up in kind of like the Southern California punk scene.
Yeah.
So the music we play now is a little bit different than what I grew up listening to, yeah. But you know, I'm sure there's still elements of it in there.
Yeah, somewhere in what's coming out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some friends that lived in Riverside.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's, you know, it's far away from like the LA type of you know, vibe. It's,
sure.
Yeah. And beautiful.
It is, yeah.
That's cool.
Orange groves and
yeah, indeed. Yeah. So once here in Milwaukee, that makes me think about the scene here, you know, that you felt like with music you were finding something. How do you feel about the Milwaukee scene?
I think I'm still discovering the Milwaukee scene, to be honest. Like, I mean, we met a ton of talented musicians here, and I think that's what's really cool about the Milwaukee scene is it's not oversaturated with music, you know.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles and stuff, there's just so much of it. Here, there's a lot of room to, you know, discover things and kind of carve a niche for yourself, and yeah.
I agree, and I do understand that you are, as a band, Wolves with Virginia is, you know, relatively new, and so yeah, you're in a beautiful period of discovery. I look forward to seeing you out there, you know, with all of these cool people that we've discovered. Thanks for being here with us. What else you got for us?
I think I'm gonna play. I'll play Dust Bowl. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, Ken Burns. Southern plains were howling as he cries, this never ends. The grasslands turn to desert as remains they all erode. Like rollers cross the land, enough to break the strongest man. From New Mexico to Kansas, we'd pray for rain. We'd pray for rain. We'd pray for rain. We believe in manifest destiny as we reach the end of our road. We'd fill our cups, poured out the sand in the Oklahoma Dust Bowl. In the Oklahoma Dust Bowl. In the my Dust Bowl. Up. Walked into the sunset, just filled up our eyes. We sealed up those windows. What comes next is no surprise. We drill deep wells to know we fail. Slowly hope it starts to fade, and we pray for rain. We pray for rain. We pray for rain. Oh, we believe in manifest destiny as we reach the end of our road. Oh, we filled our cups, poured out the sand in the Oklahoma Dust Bowl. In the Oklahoma Dust Bowl. In the Oklahoma Dust Bowl. Well, June brought in the rain and a glimmer of the light. The groves that we cherish now laid in piles of spite. Oh, that desert glare is blinding. How I miss those old shade trees. But for now, we trudge on.
Right on. All right, thank you, Ryley.
Sure.
Wolves from Virginia has a live project that I saw on Bandcamp. How did that come about? Like, there's like live things that I can.
So we are friends with the guys over at Enlightened, and
I know that.
yeah,
place.
I think we played there now like 3 times. Yeah, and our friend Jesse from Azoke just randomly recorded the live show. He's like, oh, here, like, just send it to us. And we, at the time, we didn't have anything. We still don't have anything, like, out for people to listen to. So I was like, well, I guess this is what we're putting out as, like, a live thing. So,
yep. You got that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It works. I mean, it gives you an idea of, like, what our live shows are like, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And people should check it out. See what I did?
Yeah.
All right, so
it's on Bandcamp. Yeah.
Sweet.
Shameless plug.
It's all organic, just
Yes.
That's what's on my mind, all right? And then I think about, the future. So what are you guys thinking about, doing in the near future?
We're going to actually release that song I just played, Dust Bowl. We recorded that kind of ourselves, and then our friend Andy, he plays in a band called Violet Wilder, and Sun Silo, he mixed and mastered it for us. So we're gonna release that in April with a video that Joe actually helped us film. So that, and then the Werewolves in Bakersfield and Riverside. Those are gonna be the 3 songs that are gonna be on the EP.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'll ask you just one more question then.
Sure.
I'm just curious about your storytelling and whether it was always there. Were you like this as a kid?
Yeah, I think I've always been a pretty imaginative kid, and I remember like my grandparents would always like tell me stories when I was younger, and they were really good at it, and that kind of stuck with me. And I've always wanted to pass that down. I do that with my kids now, and yeah, it's just, I love telling stories and creating these characters, and then having to depict them in these songs. And people can insert themselves into the songs if they feel the, they feel the need to. And I think that's what's cool about creating stories.
Thank you, Ryley. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
Sure, yeah. Thanks for having me here. This place is awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and have some more fun, brother.
All right. Sometimes I think back to the smells of the summer. Orange blossoms down Arlington Avenue. The drive-in on Friday nights, where we'd sit and we'd drink on the hood of my car. 67 bug that was barely alive. Then you'd tell me stories about old Mexico and how your father just left you alone. Indulge me, she'd say, with the arch of her brow. The steering wheel pushed it to her spine. The diner on May will be open all night. So we sat and drank coffee till 3. Then I drove you home and you mumbled a lie. She said, maybe someday I will end up with you. Oh, I made myself believe that we were living in a movie. Oh, the kind that always ends in a kiss, where you can catch a gaze or two in a crowded city bar, but you'll always end up going home with me. Well, 5 years had passed and I found you dancing in the arms of 2 handsome young men. Well, I'm sorry, she said, my life is such a mess. But darling, tonight it's only you and me. Oh, I made myself believe that we were living in a movie. Oh, the kind that always ends in a kiss, where you can catch a gaze or two in a crowded city bar, but you'll always end up going home with me. Well, the money, it was scarce, so she traveled north. Oh, the Bayside, it was never really my scene. We're just 2 awkward kids, we're just making mistakes. Oh, we never really knew about falling in love. Oh, I made myself believe that we were living in a movie. Oh, the kind that always ends in a kiss, where you can catch a gaze or two in a crowded city bar, but you'll always end up going home alone.